Costado, good to meet you. How are you finding Play Expo?
Hi, Michelle. I'm finding it very much fun.
Have you bought anything yet?
Yes, I did. I've bought 2 games.
How much have you spent?
£17.
Hey, that's not too bad considering some of the prices here.
Yeah, but there are still good deals to be had. So if you look around,
Well, what's your favourite part of the show, do you think?
the arcade cabinets.
Oh, I've not had a chance to go on the arcade cabinets yet. It's almost leaving time. There's so much stuff to do here.
Well,
You literally can't do everything.
you can come back tomorrow,
Oh, yes, of course.
but
But public transport dictates that unfortunately we can't. Also, I'm too lazy. But yes, there's so much stuff to do here that it needs to be 2 days really.
as I come on Sundays mainly for the arcade and the pinball games because it's a little bit more quiet than.
So you're staying over for the weekend in Britain then?
I'm leaving on Tuesday. So
Tuesday. So what's your plan for tomorrow and Monday? It being Saturday today.
Sunday I'm here in the Play Expo, and on Monday I don't have any plans yet, so I have to.
Well, we very much hope you enjoy Manchester and you'll stay in the United Kingdom again. And then we hope to see you again in Blackpool.
Thank you. See you next year.
When Retro Unlim will probably be back for more panels. Dave Webster, hello! Have you found it so far?
Great, thanks.
Everybody said they've loved it. I always love it every time I come here. So, were you here last year?
I was, yeah. I've been here last 3 years.
How do you think it's evolved over the years? How do you think it's changed in the 3 years that you've been here?
I think one of the best things has been the Blackpool one that's come off this, because I think this is really good in that it's a bit of everything. Whereas I think the Blackpool one, if you just want the retro stuff, then that you've got that. But with this, you've got a bit of everything.
And of course, at Blackpool, you have Retro Unlim panels.
Yes, you do.
Hopefully, we'll be back next year, as I've said. So, what have you bought, I guess?
What did I buy? Okay. I was good this year. So I bought Battle Core on the Mega CD, which is a Core Design Mode 7 game. Makes good use of the hardware. And a game called Nectaris on the PC Engine.
Ooh.
It's a strategy game that's full of kanji.
Oh, you're going to have a good time with that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know any Japanese?
A little bit. It's like the commands are the same on every game. So if you learn it once, you can play any game like that.
So you could learn Japanese just from playing video games, Japanese video games.
Yeah. That's the plan.
That's a tip for everybody out there. So, very much hope you enjoy what's left of today and tomorrow if you're coming back.
Yeah.
And hope to see you again at the next one.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks for...
Mr. Dave Webster, thank you.
Thank you.
Ben, T-Rex Space Station, good to see you again here at Play Manchester.
It's great to see you again, Harry Yak.
Yes, I'm sure you're enjoying it back up in Manchester, all the way from London.
I know, it's weird now that I've moved down south, but what better excuse to come back home than this, eh? Basically I put video games before seeing my family. Like, I'm coming back because there's video games involved now.
That's always a great excuse. Have you had a chance to play the video games?
We played quite a bit of Quake 2 on the LAN setup that they have here, which is really nostalgic for me. I was saying before, that's pretty much the first online deathmatch game that I played back when I was at school. And we used to play it with a dial-up modem and horrible pings, and I was just saying, you used to have to predict where people would be in about 3 seconds in order to shoot them.
Yeah.
So, I'm here with my friend Andy, and we played a bit of that. We played a bit of Doom on the LAN, and then obviously the arcade cabs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat-em-up game, devilishly hard, designed to basically take all of your money, as they were. All these arcade games are. And I've got a sack full of goodies, as always.
Ooh, care to elucidate, what have you bought?
Well, Dave Webster has previously recommended Exhumed on the Sega Saturn, and he really raves about it. And so I spotted that and thought, hey, it's time that I got it. Expand my Saturn collection. So I've got Exhumed and then a big wad of Mega Drive games.
Ooh, a good price, I hope.
I got some very good prices. I got Megalomania for £5 boxed with a manual, and so I think that you have to kind of know what things are worth when you come here, because you assume that there will be bargains, but there are a lot of games that are actually more expensive than they would be online. So you kind of have to know a little bit about it. But definitely some bargains to be had in between the other stuff.
Yes, that is correct, because I bought International Superstar Soccer 98 for the N64, which is a complete mouthful.
That's a great game.
It is, but criminally, I never bought it before now, even though I love ISS 64.
Yeah.
That was £2 unboxed, no manual, which I thought was pretty good. It was in the bargain bin.
That's brilliant. The fun thing about this is actually rummaging in those bargain bins, or those sort of boxes underneath the tables. That's where the good stuff's at. You don't want to be going for things that everybody knows about. You want to be going for things that are slightly more secretive or hidden. And the thing is, like, the great thing about coming here with friends is that people will recommend stuff that I've not heard of, and that's how you find bargains. They're like, this is a great game, but it's not called Zelda or Mario, and therefore it's not crazily priced. Obviously, if you want anything Zelda, Mario, Final Fantasy, blah, 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 the price is just hiked up because the demand's always there for it. But
well, actually, I think Link to the Past for the SNES, £45. Last time I was here, it was 80. So that's an improvement, I'd say.
That's absolutely brilliant. Maybe we finally hit that peak where the prices are all so high it's going to start crumbling. I still wouldn't pay that much money for an old game probably, but
I certainly do hope they start crumbling. It's enough to turn anybody to a dirty emulation.
oh no, surely nobody here would condone that kind of thing.
No, this is a completely emulation-free show, my friend.
If it's not boxed with manual, on the real hardware, then there's no point.
Alright, Ben, T-Rex Space Station, thank you very much for appearing on the Retro Unlim podcast.
Oh, thanks a lot. Great to see you again.
Cheers, and you.